counting the fishes. There's a in a slough of the Willamette River, which separates Sauvie's Island from the mainland. It's all 150 yards. Well, it's probably about 500 feet wide. But fishing about 45 foot deep of water right now. Wasn't sure how much fishing I was actually going to get in today. If you hadn't heard, I finally got my new kayak. Got an Ocean Kayak Trident 11 angler, so it's 4 feet shorter than my normal kayak, but it's the kayak I won back in September for winning the Oregon Rockfish Classic. But anyway, back in the slough. The river's nice and slow through here, so I can anchor up and fish for sturgeon, but pretty much since I put in, I've been marking fish, big fish, tons of fish, like you wouldn't believe. They're all running about, majority of them's 25 to 35 foot in depth, but generally running 20 to 40, depending on where I'm at. Fortunately, I didn't bring all my tackle with me, because sure could use, probably a couple spinners, some flashers, if I had some flashers, some divers. All I happened to have on me was, besides a bunch of sturgeon bait, I had a little K-14 quickfish, chartreuse tip, silver body. So I got that slathered up in some sardine oil, and maybe I can convince one of these things to bite. I'm not sure what they are down there, but they are a pretty good size. Much too shallow for sturgeon. Could be winter steelhead, in which case I wish I had a spinner, or entirely possible that it's spring chinook. Yeah, it's about a month too early or so, but they're saying that 3 of them have crossed over the Bonneville Dam this year, so it's entirely possible that these are here. I know none of them have crossed over the Willamette Falls, so who knows what's going on. Anyway, let me see if I can get you a quick view of what I'm looking at here on the river. So we got all these houseboats on my port side. You can see a lot of these around in the Portland area, but on both the Willamette and the Columbia, and there's slewways of both. Other side there, of course, that's the main land area. But that's it. This is the slough. It's a whole heck of a lot slower rolling than the Willamette is. Fortunately, it's not a whole lot cleaner. In fact, it might actually be dirtier. Well, who knows? But I'm still, like I said, I'm marking a ton of fish. Massive quantities of fish. We're coming up on a shallow area, so we'll see how that, if anything, works out. It looks like they're all stacked up right behind this ridge that I'm coming across now. Shall prove to be interesting. I'm going upstream right now, so I figure I'd paddle up as far as the Sauvie Island Bridge, which is about another mile and a half from where I'm at now, and then turn around and drift back. Maybe somewhere along the way I'll find a hole that's 50 feet or deeper and drop in for some sturgeon for half hour or so, see what we get out of it. speaking of sturgeon, as of January 18th, which is when everything becomes official, this area will become part of the newly created Willamette River Zone. That zone will have its own sturgeon quota. Previous years, the sturgeon quota for the Willamette was treated as part of the Columbia River being a major tributary, and so we were able to fish the Willamette for Columbia River quotas. Generally that quota's been what, like 38, 40,000 fish, but it's looking like for 2010 it's going to be down around 25,000 fish. Numbers are going to be down. Then they're going to have, like I said, the Willamette River quota, and I reckon that's going to be really low. No more than 10,000 fish. I would probably actually estimate around 8,000 fish at most. In my mind, that's what I'm thinking. But that's about all I got for today. It's a nice day out here. There's had a few sprinkles here and there, nothing serious. In fact, it's even warm enough, close to 50 degrees, that raindrops that have landed on my boat are already evaporating. So that's kind of cool. Nice that I'm not having to be as layered up as I have to be, like I did back in the first broadcast that I made. Still wearing a couple layers, but ditched a couple others, and nice and comfy. So should make it for a couple hours good fishing. When I'm done here, I need to finish up here today before noon. Actually, I'd like to be home by noon. I'm going to head out to fellow Northwest kayak angler Insane, also otherwise known as Craig. Going out to his place with the new Trident 11 to do some rigging for a drift anchor setup that he's been building. He's created a few of these for a lot of other guys, and they're just gorgeous, gorgeous looking drift anchor setups. Ideal when you're out in the shallow rivers such as the Wilson, the Trask, the Nestucca, even the Sandy River during the summer. Oh, and hey, looky here, I found a hole for 52 feet and falling. Love to see that. I'm definitely going to come back to this spot and get that marked, actually. Right there. Looks like got that marked on the finder. And, yeah, there's a couple of spots there that could already be sturgeon. So, that's a good thing to see. Anyway, I'll sign out of here. Keep it under 10 minutes so that way these all can get uploaded to YouTube, unlike my last video, which was about 20 minutes. So that one didn't get uploaded anywhere but Ustream. Still working on that one. But anyway, thanks for joining in. See you guys later.